Same. Hey, man, we've got this is really cool. We've got a brand new cover of New Music Daily from a brilliant artist from the UK that we've been playing since they came out and started making music. They're ready for another album called From the Pyre, and I'd like to make the call, Drew, if we can. Hopefully, we're going to be speaking to Abby, Georgia, and Emily from the band Last Dinner Party. So get your hands ready for a round of applause as we celebrate the final brand new song to be taken from this album before the album is released, which is any day now. And there they are. What's going on?
Hi.
How are you?
Hello.
It's nice to see you. Are you framing? Are you framing?
You look so professional.
I was just about to say the same thing to you. I feel like every time I speak to you, you guys have it so beautifully framed and everything is just ready to go.
Yeah, this took a couple hours.
It's nice to see you. Thanks for taking some time ahead of the release of this album, which is like, I mean, any second now. It must feel really good to you to know that all the excitement and love and energy you put into your first album got you to the place where you can make an even better second record, you know? I mean, how important is the second album to you as a band?
I mean, incredibly, we were just so excited to make it, and I feel like that, and hopefully that energy comes across in it. I feel like we were really lucky in that we didn't feel like this, like any kind of horrible pressure externally or internally to do something different or better or prove ourselves. I think we just were so eager to get in the studio and make new music, and this is just a product of pure joy.
That second album can come as a surprise and a shock to people, especially when you have the kind of response to your debut album that you had. I mean, you got to fulfill, I'm sure, an enormous amount of dreams from the stages that you played on, the kind of experiences you had, and the just a reaction to the music, which was entirely justified. So what do you put down the more sort of like calm and balanced approach to making a second record? I mean, how do you sort of rationalize the fact that it didn't get to you? You're totally comfortable.
I think we just tried to use the pressure like for a positive thing and be like, what can we do that would be equally exciting and like fresh for our listeners, and like get like drawing on different inspirations and sources of things to influence us. And yeah.
How did you tell us the story about making the record? What were some of the most enjoyable parts about making this album that, you know, I don't know, kind of felt different than the first time around? Because the first album you make, right, I always think like you're just waiting your whole life to do it. You get to do it again. You probably enjoy different things of it. So what was different about making this one?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, some of my favorite memories are like doing the group vocals together. Like there are a lot more group vocals and harmony.
It's always fun, and it's always really fun when there's someone in the room documenting as well, because it's so a cappella. It's just pure to people like connect like that.
Yeah, we have a lot of. There's like my favorite recording moment, I think, was when we did The Killer. This is The Killer speaking, and we did like the backing vocals, and we recorded it in the church studios, and we were like up on a balcony at the end of the room. And then the mics were at the other end, and we were just screaming across the room, and that was really cathartic.
God, what an incredible life to be able to spend with your friends, just to be able to create and then travel. And I mean, how do you all feel knowing that with this record coming out in like tomorrow, how do you sort of feel knowing that kind of the next 12 months of your life is starting to fill up? I mean, I'm seeing dates in New Zealand, which is great. Have you been to New Zealand yet? Is this your second or first time?
First time.
Oh, you're going to have a great time. Wait, when are you going?
January?
Yeah, you're going in summer. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. Well, I'll make sure I get some tips to your team as well. And we do just some inside hacks on where to go and what beaches to go to, because it's a beautiful place to go at that time of the year, New Zealand, Australia. So yeah, getting back to my question, I mean, it starts to fill up, right? I mean, you've got a team that want to keep you busy. How do you feel about 2026?
Feeling really good. Yeah, I think the show is going to change a lot now, because like previously we only had one album out, and yet we had all these tour dates, and it was like we literally had to like fill the extra time with like covers because we didn't actually have enough songs.
You know what's funny though is I saw a lot of the performances online as you were doing them as well, because I just flicked through online to see what festivals are going on. I would see you guys play, and it got pretty iconic pretty quick. I mean, you looked right, Hanuman. I mean, as a band, you just looked like you knew exactly who you were in front of those big festival crowds really fast. I mean, you must have great memories of that of last summer and how that all felt.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like going to Australia for the first time was a huge like moment for all of us, especially Georgia, going back to her home country. But like it's one thing to do well in our own country, another to do well in Europe, another to do well in America, but to have fans like all the way in Australia was just another kind of level of craziness. And the fans were amazing, and it's some of our favorite shows, I think, over there.
It's going to be incredible. I mean, this whole era for the band off this album, the music sounds so good. I want to talk about Second Best before we play it. Why did you choose this as a song for us to listen to just before the album comes out? What do you love about this song?
I think it's one of the older ones on the record. We've been playing it live for quite a long time, and I think it's quite a good representation of the overall sound and like textures on the album, with like the sort of decadent choirs and like the dark guitar sounds. I think it kind of represents that fairly well.
And it just came out like half an hour ago.
Yeah,
20 minutes, 20 minutes ago. It
10,
just
15
came out,
minutes ago. I know, exactly.
I mean, I feel like From the Pyre is like a much darker offering from you guys, especially compared to your predecessor. I feel like the dark guitar tones are just like front and center on this project. Like, what do you guys attribute, I don't know, all of that sort of shade changing between the album number 1 and album number 2?
Yeah, what's wrong with you guys?
I mean, is it just paying attention to the news? Because I know that's what's doing it to me.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, like, it's, I think it's impossible to be an artist and not be reflecting the current climate and the world out back into your art, even if it's not explicitly. It's hard to ignore the kind of sense of dread. And I think also, I think we're more confident and comfortable discussing darker themes, and also more confident like being more cheeky and wry with some moments as well, instead of shying away from the really dark and the really light. And I think it's just because we're on the second record and we feel kind of a lot more confident in what we're doing.
Yeah, and rightfully so. Like I said, that your debut album is and remains such a brilliant testament to the chemistry and friendship that you have, and the unique sound that you create together. So excited for this new album, for everything that's going to happen. I'm looking at this tour. I'm nervous for you. This is some 80s shit.
Yes,
right here.
We'll see you in 18 months.
This is literally literally, it's like every day from the 14th of November to the 6th of March, and then onwards, I'm sure, into the summer and everything else. But living your dreams and sharing them with us is a total blessing for us all. Thank you for showing up this morning and helping us with a little last minute celebration. We're going to complete that with Second Best and remind people that this week, the album From the Pyre, brand new album number 2 for the last dinner party. You haven't even been in our studios. I don't even think we've properly met. So at some point when you're out here in California, I'd love it if you'd come in the studio and we could actually stretch out and have a real conversation, because this is cool and all, but it'd be nice to do it real.
That'd be great. Yeah. We'll hit you up.
Okay, you got it. Hey, listen, celebrate it absolutely inappropriately this week, the release of your brand new album, Hard Earned. And thanks again for your time. Wonderful. The cover of New Music Daily from Last Dinner Party. Have a really wonderful day. Congrats again. Let's go.
Today's cover of the New Music Daily playlist starts now.